Financial independence. Is this path only for people who doesn't have financial problems? Business tycoons or high-income earners? For people who doesn't have kids or family to support? Is financial independence for everyone else except you?
My name is Camille.
And I'm Daryl. To those who are new to our channel, we are a physical therapist duo living somewhat unconventional but intentional lives, and we aim to be financially independent in a few years. But we try to make our journey fun so we don't go crazy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can share our story with other people and hopefully help them too. In today's video, we will discuss what financial independence is and the reasons why we decided to take on this journey. Most importantly, we will tell you why this could be your path as well, if you like, because why not?
What is financial independence?
This is a big question. Does someone need to be a mega billionaire so rich that she owns all the luxury brands known to the world? While driving expensive cars, cruising in private plane or yacht, taking exotic travels, or owning a very large mansion?
No.
Oh.
This journey starts with a personal question. How much is enough? It is personal, but the basic definition of enough is as much or as many as required.
But required for what? What kind of life could financial independence give you? Could you live your life in a great exclusive island enjoying your martinis? Or just so you could get by and survive?
There is no one answer. No one can prescribe you your enough. This will greatly differ from each person depending on your unique life circumstances.
There is no escaping it. You must contemplate this question on a deep and personal level. Does everything that you own make the cut? As what Miss Marie Kondo would say, do they bring joy? At the end of the day, we all yearn that same fruit, why we strive, make goals, and dream. Happiness.
Ask yourself, why are you working crazy hard just to get the latest shiny gadget or to live in the most luxurious apartment or mansion? Is it for true happiness or to show others that you are happy? They seem identical, but they exist in different realities.
The first entry that will appear when you search for financial independence is by Stefan, one of the founders of CryptoBlocks. Financial independence in a nutshell means that you have enough money saved and enough passive income to supply all your needs, so you don't need a paycheck to pay for your expenses.
One of the most valuable powers that financial independence gives you is option. The option to stop working, the option to pursue other passions in life, the option to build lasting relationships with your family and friends. These options, the freedom to decide what to do, when to do it, with whoever, gives you independence. This effectively frees you from the 9-to-5 grind, from the chains of mandatory work that you may not want to do. But this is not to say that we hate our jobs. We are very fortunate to have such a fulfilling career. We are very much enjoying seeing our patients, helping them get better, developing lasting relationships with them, but we also need time for ourselves, for each other. We want to learn new skills, explore places, improve ourselves, and enjoy each other's company, but our reliance on our work does not make that easy.
The main reason why we want to pursue financial independence is so we can spend more time with each other. And when we are blessed to have kids, to be with them as they grow, we want to be with them in each hour of every single day, not missing a part of their most precious growing years. Talking about this, I am taken back to the memory of my dad going to work before sunrise and returning home after dinner, that we couldn't spend good amount of time with him. Also that time when he left for another country to work so he can support us. But if I had a choice when I was a kid, I would rather have my dad spend more time playing with us than send us to expensive private schools. More than the shiny toys and fancy clothes, I think that what matters most for kids are shared experiences with their parents.
Our second motivation for pursuing financial independence is we want to travel and be immersed in other cultures. We want to live in a city or a town and just take it all in. We want more than quick stops at a tourist site to take a few pictures and then on to the next destination. We want to talk to people, go to where the locals go, enjoy the activities that they enjoy every day, and learn about their unique cultures. We want to travel in peace, never running around to catch the next red eye for Monday so we can work the very same day. Having the option to stay in a place because we absolutely love it. Being at peace that our finances will be taken care of without relying on the paycheck being funneled into our accounts each month.
The third drive to achieve financial independence is we want to pursue our passion projects. This includes growing a vegetable garden, learning how to play music, speak a new language, creating content, painting, and many, many more. Although we started doing them in our free time, we know that devoting more time for these creative endeavors will allow us to grow more. Free from the schedules that other people had set for us to do, we can be whoever we want to be in whatever field we choose.
Why is financial independence for you? Are you supporting a family?
Most Filipinos like us immigrate to work in another country to help and support their family. I remember that when I started working in the US, I sent all of my income back home with just enough left for me to pay my bills. It came to a point that my friend told me that it might not be the wisest thing to do. If something happens that left me unable to work or without income, I will not have the money to take care of myself and most importantly, no funds to support my family. Unfortunately, I got into an accident. It was not catastrophic, but I was on unpaid leave for almost a month. I barely have enough money for groceries to pay my bills. It was then I realized that my friend was right.
Supporting your family means supporting yourself too. After all, you're part of the family, right? Having a good foothold on your finances will make a world of a difference in your ability to support your family. You cannot neglect your own needs, self-development, and retirement for the hope of being the best provider. It is most likely that your family does not want you to be deprived as well. You do not need to sacrifice your own happiness. Financial independence could bring this stability to your life. It will allow you to accumulate enough money to sustain your family and your needs as well. Make sure to save for yourself first. Having the peace of mind of being financially prepared for surprises that may come to you and your family's way. Remember the airline safety demonstration that we usually ignore. Make sure to put on your own mask first before assisting others.
Second is, do you want to be wealthy? Are you someone who wants to go big or go home? Do you want to accumulate wealth? Do you want to be so rich that people swoons when they pass by you or your house? That is awesome. You know what you want, and we applaud you on that. But remember, being rich is not the same as being wealthy. For us, being rich is having your money come out of your accounts to show the world that you are rich through designer clothes, bags, luxurious cars, lavish vacations, mansions, etc.
But being wealthy, on the other hand, is having your money stay on your investment accounts to do the work and in making money for you. The downside is, from the outside, you don't look rich. Wealth is always hidden. According to a survey from Inside 1031, they found that 55% of people carry a credit card balance from month to month. This debt will voraciously eat your wealth for as long as you have it. In your financial independence journey, you will acquire tools and habits that will allow you to accumulate wealth instead of flaunting your riches. Knowing what is enough will renew your perspective and help you decide if you want to be rich or if you want to be wealthy.
Next is, do you love your work so much that you want to offer your entire life to it? Like us, we understand that some people are very passionate with their jobs because that's their calling, their passion, or what they are put in this earth to do. You simply love your job so much that you can see yourself doing it in the long run. That's good. However, Financial independence doesn't mean that you must stop doing what you love. On the contrary, you can continue working, this time not for money alone, but for passion. Knowing that at any point your work loses meaning, you have the powerful option of saying no. The freedom and flexibility to follow work that fulfills you without being scared that you won't have enough money to sustain your lifestyle.
Do you just earn only minimum wage? This is one of the biggest reasons that why people say that they can never reach financial freedom. The odds are stacked against you when you don't earn enough, even to sustain your basic needs. However, if you cultivate an abundance mindset, spend less than what you earn, or work your way out of debt. First, these are all great financial independence strategies. We are confident that you can also get ahead. To get out of debt, we recommend reading Dave Ramsey's books or listening to his podcast. His work has been helping a lot of people get out of debt and ultimately change their lives. You can also look for more opportunities to earn by getting another part-time or side hustle. What's important is to trust the process and to know that every small step takes you closer to financial independence. Believe in yourself that you can. To people who have struggled to get to financial independence because of their lower income potential, we would like to hear your story. Share it with us.
Next is if you're either too young or too old. So too young. Do you think you're too young to start? The retirement is somewhere in the distant future. Is it too early to think about retirement? Actually, there's no better time to start saving and investing than now. In our article, The Magic of Compounding Interest, we computed how you have the most advantage if you start early. Within a few years of hard work, you will realize that you have more money now than you could have thought. In the Financial Independence podcast we listen to, we often hear that one of the things people regret not doing is to start investing in their 20s. This is because nothing beats time in the world of investing with all the things being equal. Maybe you don't want to retire early. $1,000 in the bank doesn't hurt. The thing you need to know is your why. Financial independence can be your door to more possibilities of exploring the world around you, following your visions and aspirations in life without being trapped in an 8 to 5 p.m. job.
Now is if you're either too old. Last week, I met a wonderful patient in her 60s that told me that when she was younger, she spent every cent of her paycheck. However, now that she's completely relying on Social Security, she found that she wants to save more. Seeing how her money grow and grow makes her so happy. She is now able to take control of her life instead of her being controlled by circumstances. If you're in your late 30s or even in your 60s, and it seems like you won't have enough money for retirement, don't be scared because you always have time to take control of your life, especially of your finances. You can still save for the future. If you're still working, there is a catch-up contribution for your 401k and your IRA. Get a pen and paper and ask yourself the important money questions we said above and start being intentional with your retirement goals. You still have time. What matters is that now you are in control.
Most people think that financial independence is only for the affluent, by those that inherited fortune from their family, high-income earners, double income, no kids household, or people who simply hate their jobs. Clearly, it is not. One's journey to financial independence isn't written in stone. There is no manual that everyone must follow. It is different for every person in every situation of walk of life. You just have to be intentional and ask the right questions.
As what Robert Kiyosaki mentioned in his famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I wish I could say it was easy. It wasn't, but it wasn't hard either. But without a strong reason or purpose, anything in life is hard.
So there you have it, a quick introduction to financial independence and why this journey is also for you. Let us know if you have any questions or feedbacks. Share us your stories on comments below. Also follow our journey at terrafire.com. Link is also below.
See you on our next video.